So this is Badashikli Glacier. These are three flanks of the Badashikli Glacier meeting at Concordia. Uh, so I'm eyeing this exploration of this glacier from long time. So there's one pass that's situated right there that I've just located, which can serve as an entry or exit from Badashikli Glacier. There's another pass right here, uh, which is named Palayo Code. This can be used to enter or exit Badashikli Glacier as well. There's another uh, that's not really visible. So it's visible here. So this is probably Gunther School, which can be used to enter or exit Barshik. So I have designed a route that lets me do this as well as another region that I've explored. So I'll give an overview of that as well. So see this peak. This is a pretty steep and sharp peak, right? You can, if you stand from here, like you're not gonna view that ridge, and this is gonna appear like one great pyramid. So in order to enter this region as well, I've shortlisted a pass. So this seems like something that we can be used to get inside this region. This is actually Dibi Bokri Pyramid. Sorry, Dibi Bokri Parbat, and then this is Dibi Bokri Pyramid. So there's another goal that can be used to exit this, which is climbing this particular wall, but this looks very difficult. Then this is the central flank of Barashigri. This is the Parayakul that we talked about. So if we enter here and exit from here, then we can enter back from this side and enter the central flank of Barashigri Glacier. So I'll just show you on Google Earth what my project is and what can be done. So I've divided this into three phases: phase one, phase two, and phase three. So let's go to phase one. So this is the path south of the Vibhokri Parbat. So in order to enter this place, first we'll enter from Pin Valley, and the last village after Sagnangam on the other side of Mud is Ka, Phukchung and Ka. So from there we start entering and then move towards this place, and it's a fairly simple pass. It's not too steep, and this can be used to enter this place. Now, one option is to just go towards this side, do the Bibokri Col and exit back, or do the Bibokri Col and enter from Paraya Col to Barashigri Glacier. The third option is just keep going down, and then join the trail that comes from Pin Parvati Pass, and then that takes you back to the Khirganga National Park and then to Parvati Valley. So this would be the phase one. So it's quite so the nature of this trail is simple. If you're entering here, this is quite a bit of moraine, so that's gonna take like 1 or 2 days, and then this whole valley is also quite long, so this will take another 2 or 3 days. Once you are at Tosh, we can restock, and then we can do whatever rest is needed, have some rest, and then take off for the second phase. So let's minimize this. So the second phase is first option is doing Toshigri Col, which appears to be the simplest. So we go along the route that leads us to Animals Pass or Sarangala Pass towards Chota Shigri Glacier, but don't take that and move right towards this glacier. And this is Snow Dome, and the, the other peak was, I forgot which one was it. So Toshigri Col is Dharmechara and Snow Dome. So Toshigiri Coal's steepness is not that much, so it can be used to descend uh, into lower Barashigiri. So this is lower Barashigiri, that is upper Barashigiri. So I do want to go to upper Barashigiri. So in that case, we'll have to climb up the moraine of this glacier. The other option is to not move towards the left to Toshagiri Coal and continue. While continuing, what we can do is do this unnamed pass that connects back to Ganthar's Coal. So where is Gunther's Cove? So Gunther's Cove is between Peaks Cathedral and Tiger's Tooth. So these two are quite sharp and quite jagged peaks, and Gunther's Cove itself is also a very steep pass, but it's famed and it's gonna be worth it. So entering Gunther's Cove from here, you'll be able to see the entire confluence of these three glaciers here leading into Concordia. So what can be also be done is from Tosh, instead of moving towards the left, we can just enter this valley that leads directly to Ganther School. And going into this valley, we can just do Ganther School and descend down. To reach Concordia, the other option that I gave in phase one was Parayo School. The other was entering from Tosh via Ganther School or via Toshigri School, or the other option would be straight away coming from Batal and then enter climbing up this whole glacier that takes a lot of time and enter Concord. Once this is done, so I've set three routes: Toshigri School, Ganther School, and mix of both, where we cross the pass from uh, that moves from Toshigri School towards Ganther School. Via this, this is also seemingly a nice and simple pass. Once that is done, phase three starts. So to exit Barashigiri, I'll first want to climb Jaldi Peak as well. This is 5,100 meters and not a big slope at all, as can be seen here. So this is quite a simple slope. So from Jaldi, an entire 360-degree view of the entire region would be available, and this is going to be like momentous. So after climbing Jaldi Peak, I can come down. Now two options are there: exit via Parayoko, so we can that will lead us back to Pin Valley. The next option is go towards the northern flank of Upper Parashigi Glacier and lead towards this last pass at the end of the valley, and this will reach us. This will make us reach to Kaza. So this region is again quite phenomenal. This is Ratan Tower and other towers, and from here we'll go back and land towards Rangrik. So this is the valley that emanates from Rangrik. So quite a lot of colorful mountains here. And the last option would be to simply just climb back down the whole length of Parashikri Glacier and go towards Patal. So this is also going to take time. So yeah, so those are the three phases: entering Parvati from Pin, not via Pin Parvati, but by this unnamed pass beside the this is south of the Vibhokri Parvat. This can be entirely skipped, or this can also be done as a circuit some other time by some other party. So this is just keeping the ideas out in the wild so people can benefit from that. And the second phase that can be started from is Tosh to Badashigri Glacier via Toshugri Col or Kanthas Col. Then the third phase would again phase two can be skipped, and Kanthas and Concordia Badashigri Glacier can be reached from Batal or from Kaza or from Pin Valley, any of these. So these routes can be used as entry or exit. The third phase is after you have reached Concordia, then exiting via some other route uh, amongst these. So that's it.